Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you a couple of pawn shop finds that I managed to pick up without really being out of pocket for. I managed to put together a little plan to go back the following day and trade for what I was hoping to get out of the case. And what I discovered on my first visit, this is a pawn shop in a neighboring town that I had not been to before. Well, they had this sitting in the case. 96 key date. That is the lowest mintage bullion, Silver Eagle, and I picked that up along with this beauty, 86, first year issue, and the toning on this thing is phenomenal. It really is beautiful. You know, sometimes the camera doesn't pick it all up. Let me see if I can get some of those beautiful kind of greens to show up. But at any rate, yeah, I picked these up after seeing them yesterday and asking if they would be interested in buying some Eagles. So I went back today with 7 or 8 or so Eagles slabbed from NGC to PCGS and Annex, and even one kind of, you know, not so popular IGC. And, you know, they were interested in them. They tested them with their XRF machine. And then he made me an offer. I was hoping that they would offer me about $40 each for them. You know, when he came back with an offer of $35, I really didn't mind. I acquired most of those through, you know, nominal race spots, you know, entry spots. So I didn't acquire them for much cost. I just got them because, you know, there were Eagles, and they're very common dates. All but one were 2020, and the one in the IGC holder was the alleged MS70 2016 bullion issue. So it didn't, you know, although it was the 30th anniversary, it didn't have the edge lettering that you know said 30th anniversary on it. It was just the bullion issue. But at any rate, I figured if I get $40 each, I'd be able to pick these two up based on what they were selling them for. And so they came back and offered 35. So he didn't care which of the slabs you know, they took or I was willing to give. It was 35 across the board. So I had some better ones in there and some that were worth a little bit more, and I pulled those back and I gave them the ones I just mentioned and traded for these. Now, what were they asking for these? Well, I must say it's higher than what, you know, I normally come across Eagles for. And that's not to say that's a bad thing. I just happen to come across Eagles at a tremendous price, which is usually $35 to $40. But I've never found, you know, a 96 or an 86. So here's what they wanted on the 86. And, you know, that's high by about, you know, as much as maybe $15 in my opinion. But at any rate, so that's what he wanted for that. And then this is what they wanted on the 96, which more reasonable, especially for a key date. And so I, you know, asked them, since I was going to take the money that they were paying me for my Eagles and just spend it right back in their store on these, would he consider taking $10 off on this pair? And he did me better. He took $10 off each. So for the 70 became 60 and the 59 became 49. So no tax in Florida on denominational U.S. currency, which this is. 109 is what it came to. And I managed to trade, I actually gave him 4 of those slab holders. 3 plus $4 covered this. And the other one, I just put $31 in my pocket. So I like to think that I made out really well. I traded in coins with dozens of millions of mintage for one coin that's about 3.6 or 3.8 million, and the other one, I think around 5.8, something like that, but over 5. So 2 very sought after dates and very low mintages, and a toner. I wish this camera would do more for it, but a toner that's going to look great in my front page here. That's got all toners in it. So I'm excited for that. We're going to match one. So we're going to take that non-toned 86 out, and we'll put that with the rest of its brothers and sisters. and we're just going to have this one. So I'm really excited about it. Yeah, never hurts to ask. Go in there. If you got something that you haven't looked at in a while, stuff that you've forgotten about, that you haven't admired or touched in a while, you know, try putting it up for trade. You never know what you could pick up. You might pick up stuff like this. You got to be diligent, though. I got to tell you, you got to keep looking. If you're not acting on it, somebody else will. So get out there, find what you're after, and good luck to you. Share something with someone. Share your story if you come across something cool. I'd like to learn about it. And until next time, we'll catch you then. Thanks.